and welcome to PCTV News. I'm Genevieve Smith.
And I'm Isabella Perea. We are happy to have you here with us for our final show of the spring semester.
In today's show, we will bring you a feature segment on student-directed one-acts, interviews with the men's tennis team, and information on the upcoming Lazy Zipper show. This week, some members of PCTV caught up with theater professor John O'Hagan and a few of the students involved in this year's student-directed one-acts.
So my name is John O'Hagan. I teach the Directing Theater 420 class, which is the capstone course for theater majors. And the directing of the one-act process is this synthesis of their entire experience over 4 years.
I'm Rebecca Bailey, and I am in both Beatrice's one-act Top Girls and Barbara's one-act The Miracle Worker. I was initially just in one act, and then because of some recasting, I ended up in another one act. I'm having a lot of fun with both casts, and I've never gotten to work with adults, like in a show together, so it's been a lot of fun, and it's been a big learning experience.
My name is Barbara, and I am directing The Miracle Worker, which is about Anne Sullivan and Helen Keller. Helen Keller was blind, deaf, and mute from 19 months old, and Anne came into her life. They didn't really get along at first, but eventually Anne got through to her, and she learned to speak despite her seeming disabilities.
In order to direct effectively, they have to be able to incorporate what they've learned in acting classes, what they've learned in their design and technology classes, project management, scheduling, play analysis, play history, research. It all comes together in this process. So what people will see if they come to see the one acts are 20-minute clips, 20-minute blips of a full-length play. So each student has taken a full-length play in which they've developed an entire directorial concept for, a way to approach the piece if they were to do the whole piece, but then they pulled 20 minutes out to stage as part of the presentation. And this year we have a really wide range of work. So in about an hour and a half, you'll see essentially 5 different approaches to questions about what does it mean to do the work that we're doing. It's really great work. It's a dynamic evening. You'll have a great time.
Best of luck to all of the directors and actors involved in the one acts. The student-directed one acts will be performed Tuesday, April 25th at 9 p.m. in the Black Box Theater. Now over to Zeke with the latest in sports news.
Thanks, Isabella. On this week's sports segment, PCTV was able to catch up with the men's tennis team captain, Andrew Kratz, on how the season has been going so far and what lies ahead for the team. Recently, the men's team celebrated Senior Day and was able to pull out a 5-4 victory against Lewis and Clark. Let's go take a listen to what Andrew had to say.
So far it's going great. We just had our senior day this past Saturday, so it was for both the women's and men's team, which was awesome. We had one senior on the men's team, which was me, and then we had 3 seniors on the women's team, Katie Carney, Natalie Deloach, and Amy Vu. So it was a great day. We got to celebrate the seniors and really get to talk about their accomplishments on and off the court that they brought to both programs and what impact they made on both sides. Now I'd say the Lewis and Clark match this past weekend that we played and won 5-4 was a defining moment, as 3 of the matches in singles basically were the winning matches against Lewis and Clark, that if we hadn't won those 3 matches, we probably would have lost the match and lost that day. So just as a team coming together and sacrificing oneself for the betterment of the team and really putting it all out on the court and playing for your teammates every ball, every moment, really giving it your all for yourself and your team was a moment that I will always remember, being senior day and being a senior.
Best of luck to the tennis team on the rest of the season. Now back over to Izzy for the latest in entertainment news.
Thanks, Zeke. This week, PCTV caught up with performers of the school's improv club Lazy Zipper, who are in full prep for their end of the year show. Let's hear from the club's producers and directors to see what they have in store and what we should expect to see from their performance.
Hi, we're Lazy Zipper. Our show is on Friday and Saturday at 8 p.m. in Wanamaker. And we're doing improv, but we also have sketches, which are like little skits, like live skits that we've come up with. And then we have some video sketches. And those are really fun too. I think it's definitely gonna be like a fun-filled evening. We have a lot of new games that we're doing that we haven't performed for people yet this year. Some things we've done this year, we went to Chicago and we got to see improv and we did some workshops. And we've done workshops with Mission Improbable when they came, and we did workshop with Lazy Zipper alum Alice Stanley, and she visited. And so we've not only just improved in our own rehearsals, but we've done a lot of work with outside professionals. And so I feel like we've really become stronger improvisers. So like our shows are just getting better and better.
Also pretty exciting and is unique to this year is that we basically have the same team as last year. We just added Kai back on
and
Mason Switzer. So it's fun to have that consistency, but also like see how much we've grown since last year. And it's like super, super evident in our rehearsals and in our mini shows.
So it's going to be April 21st and 22nd at 8 p.m. in Wanamaker. And they are both going to be different. The skits and videos are going to be the same, but since it's improv, it's going to be different every night. So I would encourage everyone to go to both shows. It's also cheaper if you go to both shows. It's $5 for both shows or $3 a night if you just go to one. So it'd be a deal.
Yeah.
Lazy Zipper performs on April 21st and 22nd at 8 p.m. in Wanamaker. It's a show definitely worth seeing.
That's it for this week's show. Thank you for being with us as we cover the latest in print news.
Remember to like us on Facebook to keep up to date with our coverage of print news and campus life. And from all of us here at PCTV News, have a wonderful summer.